Hello and welcome to another episode of the Confident Musician Show. You are tuning into My Life is Monotonous. How do I break the cycle? And here's my 5 pro tips. My name is Brett Cusack and my artist name is Megalove, and I'm a musician and life coach. And at the Confident Musician, we help musicians to overcome self-doubt and overwhelm and create more confidence than you ever thought possible so you can make music, make a difference, and share your unique talents with the world. Alrighty, let's jump into our 5 pro tips of My Life is Monotonous and Boring. And how can I break the cycle? Alrighty, tip number 1 is to take responsibility for your life, because nobody is coming to save you. If you want something to happen, you've got to make it happen. And yes, it's a tough one to hear, but really, really important. So if your life is monotonous, you got yourself into this problem, you can get yourself out. It does take some time and some effort, and it might not be fun and easy, but it's always going to be worth it. If you were 1 in 4 trillion sperms that became the person that you are a miracle. And if you are just doing the same thing round and round in circles and expecting a different result, I believe Albert Einstein said that is the definition of insanity. Alrighty, tip number 2 is to let go of old things that no longer serve you. And the question I always ask myself is, does this make me feel like a millionaire? So if it's old equipment that I haven't used in 12 months, if it's clothes that are starting to look old and tired, if it's from friendships as well, and any sort of connections and maybe even work might be something that I might ask myself. And I run my own business, so I might be more like asking, is this part of my business still making me feel like a millionaire? So let go of any old things that does not serve you. And it doesn't mean you have to throw out everything, but just make sure that you're prioritizing the space that you have. And if you've got junk everywhere, get rid of it, because that junk represents the baggage and crap that is floating around in your subconscious mind. So whatever doesn't serve you anymore, goodbye. Tip number 3 is, what is your hidden strategy or motivation? So if you've got a monotonous life, it may be because you have receiving a whole bunch of benefits from keeping it the same way. So what you want to do here is just start to acknowledge that if you want to change things, but you have a whole bunch of rewards and benefits and gain that you're getting from your current strategy, then it's probably not very likely that you're going to change things. So some examples of that is, like, our brain's primary purpose is to keep us safe. So if you're getting a whole bunch of safety because you know what's happening in your world, you're probably less likely to move and change things. You might also feel confident in yourself that you can manage this sphere of influence and the challenges that you have in your world. So if you're getting a whole bunch of benefits from staying smaller and living within your comfort zone, then there's probably not much chance that you're going to step out of that. So starting to become aware of the fact that you're getting some benefits that from the way your life is, and then what we can then do is learn how to pivot those things in order to move them into different areas of life. So you might be feeling confident in the known world, but you want to start to learn how to feel confident in the unknown world, and the only way to do that is to step out of your comfort zone. Tip number 4 is to make sure whatever you're doing is, I love this, or I get to do this. And this is not meaning that, I don't love going to the gym, I don't love eating vegetables, I don't love doing practice, I don't love writing songs and developing my skills. It means that whatever it is that you're doing is, you're just starting to refine your life into more things that are moving higher up your value system. And so when you just start to check in with yourself, it's like, do I actually love this? And it's just another opportunity to go, hang on a minute, On the same token of that, I did say, I don't want to avoid the gym and eating vegetables and practicing and things like that, is to just make sure that if there is something in the way of you doing more of the things that you want to do, could be songwriting, could be joining collaboration, could be getting some music lessons, could be getting help with your productions or getting some mindset coaching, which are all things that I can help you with. But what you want to do there is start to connect benefits of doing those things. And so you're moving up your value list. So doing and being the truest, most authentic version of you is not necessarily easy because it doesn't exist and you have to create it. So just make sure that whatever you're doing is, I love this or I get to do this. And the more things that are I should, I got, or I have to, the more draining your life is going to feel like. So there is ways to connect things that are challenging you that you have to do along the way. Build a business, practice, write songs, write lots of songs, collaborate, whatever it is, in order to help you along that journey. So tip number 4 is to make sure whatever you're doing is, I love this. Tip number 5 is to get a coach or a mentor to guide and inspire you along your journey, to hold your hand, to make sure you're staying accountable to the things that you said you were going to do, because you want to be consistent over a long period of time, which is going to create a confident you. And I want to be able to help you to do that. So if you are starting to become aware that you might have some problems behind the problems, that's why I've created my latest course, which is called Confidence and Happiness Secrets for Musicians. Inside the course, there's about $1,800 worth of value. There's a whole bunch of masterclasses on how to master time management, how to avoid procrastination, how to write songs that stand out. There's a standout song scorecard in there and a whole bunch of other really, really cool things. And you can get it on the link below this video for less than the cost of a packet of strings. I don't know how long it's going to be at that price for, so make sure you grab a copy as soon as you can. All right, let's recap our 5 pro tips. My life is monotonous. How can I break the cycle? Tip number 1 is to take responsibility for your life, because nobody is coming to save you. There's definitely part of my life where I was like, I wish that I had a mentor or a partner or someone or a parent or something like that to come around and just hold me and make sure I do all the things that I did or that I want to do. But at the end of the day, I'm the only person that's going to get up and fulfill my highest values, because I'm me and everybody else is trying to fulfill theirs. So you got to take responsibility for your life. If you want something to happen, you got to make it happen. You watching this video right now. Tip number 2 is to let go of old things that no longer serve you. You need to create space to be able to do more of the things that you love. And if you've got a full life or a full cup, you need to empty it out a little bit so you can start to put more of the cool things in there that you want to spend your time on. Tip number 3 is, do you have any hidden strategies or motivations? Are you getting a bunch of benefits out of staying where you are? It might be safety. It might be that you know the situation. It might make you feel safety is probably a pretty big one. Anyway, your brain's primary purpose is to keep you safe. So the great thing is, brain goes, when you do something that keeps you safe, it also rewards you with that as well. So it's twofold. Alrighty, tip number 4 is to make sure whatever you're doing is that I love this. And when you've got language like I should, I have to, I got to, it kind of means that it's lower down your priority list. And the more you move up to, I get to, I love the opportunity to learn and grow. And you tackle inspiring challenges. And inspiring challenges might be practice. There might be songwriting. There might be recording your first song. There might be doing your first open mic night or Facebook Live, or doing your first collaboration, or finishing your first song and putting it on Spotify, or doing your first film clip. Whatever it is that it might be, the more you move up your value list doing inspiring challenges. It's not like we only want to do the easy things, because character does not grow if we do that. So you want to make sure that whatever you're doing is, I love this and I get to do this. Tip number 5 is to get a coach or a mentor to guide and inspire you along that journey. I mean, it sounds like I could be the person to help you with your songwriting, with your guitar playing, with your singing, with your home production, recording, with your production of your songs, or songwriting and networking, collaboration events, or maybe some mindset coaching. You can book a quick call with me on the link below this video. I've got a couple of 15-minute chats every week. They are limited though, so please make sure you book in a call. It's obligation free, but we can have a chat about what's the challenges that you're facing, where you want to go, and we can create a bit of a plan. And I've got some options that start from as little as $30 a month at this stage. So please book in as soon as you're watching this video. Alrighty, thanks so much for watching this video. My name is Brett Cuser, aka Mega Love, and at The Confident Musician, we help musicians to overcome self-doubt and overwhelm and help you create more confidence than you ever thought possible, so you can make music, make a difference, and share your unique talents with the world. Until next time, shag somebody. you can do that as well. That will make your life probably less likely monotonous. Anyway, what I wanted to say was if you know somebody who would love to break the cycle, you can tag them in this video. I'll send it to them in a DM. And if you found something useful, valuable, or interesting, please let us know in the comments. Until next time, make music, make a difference. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.